And they're going to outsource it further. I'm sorry, but budgets were slashed again, and the company had to cut somewhere. Janet glances over my shoulder, her eyes like a pendulum, thanks to that damn clock behind me. She wants to just start her weekend already. Okay, I say. Is there any severance? I'm actually not even sure what that is. I heard it mentioned on an episode of The Office. No, Janet says slowly, as if speaking to a child. You're a contract employee, so there are no benefits. She clears her throat and starts to stand. We'll need you to clean out your desk, and I'll need to collect your employee badge. She holds out her hand. I look down at the badge clipped to my shirt. It's red, not like the employee's green badges. Alexis Spencer is written in bold black letters. In the photo, I have a big smile. Can't I keep it? I rub the hard plastic. As a keepsake. No, I'm sorry. For security reasons, you can't keep it. I let out a sigh and unclip the badge, handing it over. My fingers clamp down, holding it for an extra second or two before Janet rips it away. I'll walk you to your cubicle now. She pulls out a cardboard box from behind her desk. Begrudgingly, I take it from her, raising my chin. I don't need to be walked to my desk, I say. But my voice cracks, betraying my bravado. Janet gives me a stern look. It's policy, Alexis. Defeated, I follow her out of the office, down the hallway, and back to my dark, tiny cubicle. She glances back at me several times, like I'm some sort of criminal she needs to keep an eye on. Janet stops just outside my cubicle, crossing her arms in front of her chest and saying, I'll be right here. On my desk, everything but the plant Andrew bought for me when I got the job belongs to the company. It's a little brown at the tips of the fleshy leaves. It's a succulent, and I didn't really know how to care for it, so I just brought it a Dixie cup of water on Fridays. The plant and I have a lot in common, both a little rough around the edges with the inability to properly care for ourselves. Well, I guess I didn't really need the box, I say, picking up the plant, but I accidentally knock it over instead, dirt flying all over my former desk. I stand corrected. Janet waves me off as I walk out onto the busy streets of Chicago, holding the box that's far too large for such a tiny plant. People pour out of high-rise buildings, hurrying to beat traffic and get home to start their weekend. Without a job? What is a weekend now? Just an end? Because I have nothing to do during the week. I let out a sigh and then take a deep breath of that crisp city air, which is a combination of bus diesel, meaty hot dogs, and rotting garbage. Car horns and sirens blare in the distance, a staple of any major metropolis. It's mid-October and rather chilly here in Chicago, so I set my box down and slip on my jacket. The plant rolls around as I pick it back up. It's surely not going to survive this. Not sure I am either. My phone buzzes, and I pull it from my purse. It's Andrew. Hello, I say in my cheeriest voice. Alexis, what's wrong? He asks. We've known each other for 17 years, so he knows I'm not a cheery person. We were friends before we were partners, but we've been dating for 7 of those years, and yes, that's a long time. But I'm what you call not the easiest person to love. My words, not his. Nothing, just walking home. I try to be as nonchalant as possible. A jogger bumps into me but quickly apologizes. I give a tight smile back. Oh, okay, great. Don't forget, we have dinner reservations at Alinea. My shoulders drop, but I stop myself before audibly groaning. I completely forgot about dinner. I didn't, I lie. I'm leaving the office early, so I should be home soon. I love you, he says. I can practically hear him smiling, and I wish I could match his enthusiasm, but that's just not me. It never has been. Even the girl take a bath chick couldn't help me.